Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am doing this look right here, which is my everyday makeup routine that I've been doing for the last 3 months or so. And normally I won't wear any makeup at home, so my skin has had a good chance to breathe during this time, but this is what I'll do for a quick get ready fast out the door in 10 minutes look. Sometimes I'll skip the eyeshadow, sometimes it'll be just a different neutral tone, but it's a really simple makeup look. It's not anything caked on, perfect for summer. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for supporting me, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And I like this Tarte makeup brush. It's nice and dense, but I use this for my foundation. So I'll just put one pump directly onto the brush. And just a swirling motion. And I just start with one pump and then I go from there if I want a little bit more coverage. But I am using concealer too. And just the shape of this brush, I mean, just getting right here, it really works well up by the nose and close to the eye. And it's super soft. So that's just one pump. It's not a ton of coverage just for a super thin layer, but that's all I really want for today. And then I've been loving oldie but a goodie. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder. This is in the shade Ivory 100, and you just twist this one up. This one is at any drugstore. And then just do a tiny bit on my forehead right here and here. And then I use a beauty blender to bounce this in. And this is when I go over my eyelids just to get some of that, like the redness covered up. And I'm going to use the Fit Me powder just to set in those areas that I did put the concealer. Swirl it around, tap off the excess, and just with a light pressure under the eyes. In the T-zone. That's all I set. And then I'm gonna move on to bronzer. This is something, my golden standard bronzer, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is just in the shade Bronzer. During the fall I use the light one, but it just smells so good. I always have a backup. So it just adds a little bit of color to the face. Sometimes I will skip blush, but today I'm just going to put a little bit on. This is a Bare Minerals loose powder blush. This is called Luminary. And again, with anything that's loose, I always tap the top before I open it up because I don't want to waste it and it can get pretty messy. So there's already product in the lid. Hit it a little bit more just so there's less. And then I'll take my brush and swirl it around in the lid and then tap off a little bit. Smile. So it's not a ton of color, but it just gives that little bit of like a little bit of like a sun kiss. And I bring it across my nose too. For my eyebrows, I've been using the Benefit KABROW lately, and this is in number 5. What's nice about this is, well, you can unscrew the products on the bottom there, and then this top part separates, and you can have use this little brush. This is perfect for travel, but when I'm home, I just use a different angle brush. And then I always like to brush through my brows. I'll zoom you guys in here in just a second. Just so I can get my like general shape down. Zoom you guys in. And then I just fill in a little bit on the bottom. I'm not going crazy. I'm not like blocking out anything. I'm just giving a little bit of definition to my brow to help frame my face. When I get to the front, I flick it up. And then whatever's left, I'll usually kind of just go onto the top and boom, pretty easy. I mean, you can tell the difference, but it's not super dramatic. I don't know about you guys, but my whole makeup routine changed when like filling in brows started to become a thing. It was not like that through high school. Oh my goodness. It was like have the thinnest brows possible and a cool little arch on there. And eyebrows are not twins, so they're not gonna look exactly the same. But that's pretty much it for the whole face. And then for my eyes, we'll do highlighter at the very end. For my eyes, I sometimes will just dip into the bronzer here, or I've been just going to a neutral palette. This is the Morphe Artistry palette. And I'll usually just dip into the cool brown shade. I've been really liking that one, or just any kind of brown shade. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit. I think I'm just gonna go with this one over here called Cheers, and maybe a little bit of this peachy one up here, but just like a light dusting across the crease. I'm gonna start with Cheers, that darker one. And then I'll usually use this same brush, just a fluffy brush. And then for the lower lash line, I'll take the edge of the brush and then run it right under. So I'll do that in just a second, but you don't always need 1,000 brushes to have a makeup look. Just go underneath. Just a little bit of added color. And it just ties in the makeup look on the top. And then I normally take a shimmer shade and pop it on the inner corner, but I'll use the highlight that we're going to be using here in just one moment. I always like to fill the lower water line, SONIA KASHUK Kohl Gel Liner. Just take a little blending brush. You don't have to do this step, but I like to just blend out a little bit so it's not just a line. And if you're ever gonna pull on your eye, do it very gently. I know it's not good to do it all, but sometimes I have to. Okay, and then we're gonna pop on mascara, and my go-to is another Maybelline product, a Legal Length. This has little fibers in it, and it helps just lengthen your lashes. My lashes are naturally pretty straight. I did have extensions for a while, but my bestie took a break, and so am I. And I'll usually just do one really good coat. Like sometimes I'll go in with a little whatever's left on my brush like I just did. So I just get the top and then down to the lower lash line. And then we just have a highlighter. And I'll finish with a setting spray. The highlighter that I've been loving is OFRA. Let's see, Rodeo Drive. It's a really pretty gold highlighter, which is nice for summertime. I'm going to take this e.l.f. small tapered brush and just tap into that and then add a little bit. A little goes a long way. And hit those inner corners. I think it just finishes the look. Smells really good too. It's not overpowering, but it's just a nice, I guess, flower fresh smell. But yeah, this is my finished look. This is my go-to makeup. The only thing that really will change is the eyeshadow might not be this color. It could be nothing, or just a little bit of a lighter brown. But this is my everyday makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoy.